I was just journaling. Look at my cute little yellow journal. I got it in Vietnam. But I was reflecting on kind of these moments of when I feel like expressing myself and when I feel like creating something. And even like when I feel like sharing something, like sharing an experience or an idea. And I noticed that when I'm in really social energies or I'm like surrounded by a lot of people and I'm really actively kind of present in the real world, I don't have like the mechanism or the moment in my day where I'm like, okay, I need to stop and like write something, or I need to stop and film a video, or I need to stop and like make something, because I think a part of that is creation is everything. It's ideas, it's art, it's writing, it's connection, it's creating habits for yourself, it's creating your perspective, it's creating your ideas, it's creating your relationship with God, it's creating your relationship with the people around you. And I think when I'm in a social energy, my creative power is in being present and connecting with people. And other times I have like a creative energy where it's so intuitive and natural to me that I need to say the thing I'm thinking now. I need to talk to camera. I need to just get it out. I need to write it. I need to paint something. I need to like bring an idea to life. That feels very different. And sometimes when I'm in that zone, it's so quick and easy for me because I can just dump out YouTube videos, dump out content, dump out written work that I'm like, wow, this like something clicked here. This was really good. And I think life and business and industry and everyone wants you to kind of habitualize your practice, like capitalism, I guess. I don't know. When people say capitalism, I'm like, LOL. To me, I don't really resonate with that world of like feeling like I'm gonna let that constrain me or slow me down or like be intimidating. To me, it's like whatever. It's a thing. Anyways, I do feel like external pressure of like, oh, you must do XYZ thing every day to be successful. I don't think that's true. I think God like instructs you to be a channel for things when you're meant to be, like in certain moments when you've kind of navigated enough life experiences or like little, lessons, or, you're even communicating, whatever it is you do, whatever type of like reflective process generates outcomes for you. I think that experience is what then opens a channel for like things to come through to you that are then valuable to other people. Anyways, I am noticing like I can really easily sense when that's happening, and I can really easily sense when I have that intuitive drive to go do that thing and make that thing because of that experience of feeling that come through. And at the same time, I have to kind of structure myself enough to be aware of the fact like, hey, I need to not necessarily set aside time, but just like be aware of the fact that like that is something that needs to happen for me. Like that is something that it's not like you schedule it in your day, right? Like you can't just schedule, oh, at 3 p.m. I'm gonna like channel my message or like have something creative to say or like have something to make. It just comes when it comes. But I do notice that it comes when it comes more and more fluidly when I allow myself to have space for it to come, when I am grateful for when it does come, and when I just let it happen when it does come, instead of trying to like project manage myself in that way or force it into a time block or force myself to say things when I have nothing to say, And to me, as somebody who really values like extreme and brutal honesty with myself, with the world, with my experience, I respect that from other people when they give it to me. I intend to only make in a way that feels true and honest to me at any given point in time, which makes it so that I can't like make a to-do list and say like I need to do X amount of videos every day, or X, like that's just not how it works for me, or like X amount of paintings, or X amount of sketches, or like write 7 pages. And whenever I talk about my journaling practice online, I talk about how like sometimes I write 2 sentences and sometimes I write 7 pages, literally, and it fluctuates a lot. And by allowing myself to have the open-ended nature of just letting it happen, I've been able to grow my creative practice of like instinctively I go to write more often naturally. And I think that's also how it works with filming and documenting my experiences and making YouTube videos and even painting. Like, my whole thing with right now is like, I have a studio space and I want to use it for painting, but at the same time I'm working at a startup, I'm building my own business, I'm doing so many different forms of creative media that I feel spread throughout several things, and all I can really do is kind of orient myself in the direction of being an open channel, and orient myself in the direction of like, I'm going to show up for the thing and then it's going to come through to me whenever it's supposed to. And that has actually got me like way more results than forcing anything ever has. So yeah, I'm just thinking about that. I don't know, I talk in circles, but I think my current thesis on this idea is that yes, you need to act on the idea when it comes and just be open and be an open channel. Just like let it come when it comes. But it is also true that having at least an awareness of that openness makes it easier for there to be more moments of that openness. Meaning, like, it could be like some type of container, it could be some type of like, hey, how do I feel about this? Or like, how am I going to write about this? What is that writing going to bring? Or how am I going to kind of tap into a state of like letting it be a practice? Oh, I love when people call it a practice. My art practice, my writing practice, my social media practice, my yoga practice, because that's what it is. It's a practice, and you have to show up to the mat, to yoga, to work on your practice, even if you don't do anything and you sit in downward dog or you're in child's pose the whole time. And I think I want to show up to my practice of being open to letting whatever needs to come through. My creativity practice. I want to lean into that more and more, and I want to allow myself to kind of enter that state as much as possible and as much as feels natural and right, and as much as I guess God or whatever needs me to or wants me to. I'm still kind of working on my relationship with God, so when I say it like that, it makes me kind of like, yo, what do you think about that? Because I don't know. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah. That's a whole other conversation in itself. I think I would like to document how I feel about God right now, because I think I have really kind of explored like so many different angles of the thing, and like I'm starting to kind of build on my relationship with that whole conversation, and it's very interesting, and I still don't really know what all that means. Anyways, I love you, goodbye. And if you are a creative person, I hope that you feel grateful for the mess of this process, and like the highs and the lows, and but also just like the moments of I'm so clear and open and everything's coming through to me, and also the like should I be like creating an openness? How do I make this happen? Because like that little tension moment of like, how do I make this happen, is how you notice like, oh, low-key yesterday when I was just on a walk, it just came, and then you're like, oh wait, I noticed it this time. And when you notice it, you can kind of like see it happen all the time. It's like the art of noticing thing. It just it replicates always throughout your life. And yeah, that's a beautiful process, and I wish you all the best in navigating that journey, because it is literally the juice of life, and I think it's so awesome, and it makes me so excited all the time, and I love being someone that views life in this way, because it makes everything in life like so juicy and magical and potent, and like there's just so much there always, and I think that's fucking awesome. I love you. Goodbye, old lady white hairs.